Hey trail travelers, this is Carrie, and today we're going to take my least favorite tool, the high lift jack. Unfortunately, it's one of those things that you kind of really need to have, and we're going to mount it up on top of the roll bar in the Jeep JL. So stay right there. We'll be right back. Well, I've got the high lift jack. As I said, it's probably my least favorite tool just because it's big, it's heavy, and it's awkward and it's dangerous. But in a pinch, it can be one of the most useful tools that you own. But I really need to get it out of the way. And some people mount it somewhere off the back tire, some people mount it on the bumper, some on the hood. I want it out of the way to where it's not going to interfere with anything, where it's not going to get stolen somewhere, and it's not going to be exposed to the elements. So we're going to take the Dominion Offroad JL high lift jack mount, and it's going to mount across the roll bar inside the JL. So let's get started. Okay, so here we have the kit. We've got the driver's side mount, which has the silver stud on it. The passenger mount, that's got the L bracket. We got 4 bolts to attach it. And then this bolt is going to go to actually holding everything in place. And this nut will go on to that bolt over there to hold the jack in place. We've got our directions. And for install, we're going to need a ratchet with a 13mm socket. So we're going to come up on these brackets, and they pretty much pull right off. There we go. You can see I've got some wires already running here for antennas and other things that I've got mounted. So we're going to use these existing holes here to mount everything up. So once we have the mount in place, just going to tighten everything down. All right, now that we've got our mounts installed, there's the passenger side and there's the driver's side. We're going to lift up the high lift jack so that these studs here, or the stud and this bolt, go into holes on the jack, and then the top of the jack will fit on top of the mount on the passenger side. Okay, we've got the jack on the stud on top and the bolt on the bottom, and I've just finger tightened the nut down here, and now we need to get the nut over on this side. So I'm just going to drop it in place and connect the nut. Now, using a 14mm socket, I can tighten things down. There we go. There we have it. Our high lift jack is now up and out of the way. And hopefully, you know, it's one of those things that you hope you never need, but it's better to have it and not need it than need it and not have it. But at least now it's safe from the elements. It's up out of the way. It's not taking up any footprint in the back. And it's nice and secure and is not going anywhere and doesn't rattle at all. So, Dominion Off-Road, good job on the design, and I'll leave a link in the description below.